Where's oh, you got the controller? So I can see the... Did you mute it so I can... There's chat. Hello, Jack. Hello, Uncle Larry. Y'all better get in here quick. I got 4 minutes before I call Jason. Where's your... Oh, your phone's here. Charging, right? Hello, Dingus. Boris, how you doing, sir? I just jumped out of the shower. Didn't have much time to get on. I jumped out of the shower and it recorded. Hello, Cliff. How you doing, brother? Ryan, hello. I loaded my pipe up before I went in to take a shower. Hello, Pipe Puffer. Figured I better load my pipe before I let it get about 10 minutes. Hello, Ben. Yes, sir, Cliff. That's about what I'm doing. About what I do every week. Hello, Gerald. I hope Kathy, Miss Kathy has a safe trip to and from Steve. Welcome. Glad to see you here, brother. Hello, Todd. How you doing, sir? Todd, you're misspelling. There you go again with that J-A-E-M-S. You dig? You're all right, Todd. Nothing but love for you, brother. Nothing but love for you. Boris said I misspelled Gerald too. Don't worry, my Hunter or somebody misspelled. Well, they didn't misspell Gerald. They put Gerald Flood, so I had to correct it. Hello, Kirk. Glad that you're able to make it, sir. I have a cough. We have a minute before we call Mr. Mouton. I told him I'd call him at 7:05. We have 12, 13 in the house. Hello, Mike. How you doing, brother? Thank you very much, Mike. I just got it a couple of days ago. You reach me your phone? Here it is. Yeah, I'll get into the how cold it is here. But right now it is, I'll show you later, Boris, but right now it's 38 degrees. So that is about what? 3 degrees Celsius, roughly? Something like that. If 30 is 0, then it's 8 degrees above 0 here. So it's probably like 3 Celsius, maybe 4, somewhere around there. So it's pretty chilly. It's been... we've had frost all day. I don't think it left all day today. All right, 5 after. Let me go to Instagram. Let me set this up here. Let me set this up to call. I gotta scoot down a little bit. I can't see y'all if y'all typing to me. Time I got my glasses off. Let me go to Instagram. I'm not used to Kim's phone. Let me go to. You bring me Lammy Buddy to play with. Let's try Mr. Mouton. Enable camera access. Okay, enable microphone access. Got microphone. Click. Okay, that. Go back to Instagram. Go back to there. Calling. Click. Is yours low? Have you got your volume turned down? Maybe that's just Instagram. There you are. I'm going to flip you around, brother. That way you can see. That way the camera sees you. I'm going to put you on this little stand right here, and then you're going to be able to see the camera, okay? That way everybody can see that pretty face.
Oh, Lord. I might break the camera, dude.
You're not going to break it. Let me turn you around. Now, I'm going to try to do this without muting you or anything else. It's kind of hard sometimes. I have to stretch this out. All right. All right. Got you there. I don't know how to do a full, so people are going to see my TV as well. Let me raise you up. There, that way it cuts off. They can see Zeus. They can see Zeus as well. How you doing, brother?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
Can everybody... Good kid. Hello, Signalman. Can everybody hear him? Hello, Phil. Hello, Mr. Tosin. Can everybody hear Jason? I just want to make sure they can hear you. I haven't seen anything said yet.
Mission to ground control. Mission to ground control. Am I coming in clear?
Yeah, there they are. They said sounds good. Grunt did. Mr. Mouton, I hear that you have something going on Friday. Somebody told me you were selling ice that was rad or something. For something.
I'll sell anything Friday, bro.
Well, tell us what you got going on Friday.
So, yeah, man, it's the auction for the children, man, and this is going to be the second annual. I'm going to try to do it every year. As long as God is willing, and I got the platform to do it. So, yeah, we got a bunch of stuff this year. I mean, it's 3 times what it was last year already, and I got some more stuff coming in. So what charities are is it this year? It's for St. Jude's and for Shriners this year. So the total amount that's generated, 100% goes to the children's hospitals.
Yes, sir.
And we're going to split it right down the middle and send half to one and half to the other. So.
Now, I remember last year it was big. I was there. I watched the whole thing. It was probably about 4 hours long or 5. It was long last year.
That was for LaDon's.
Yeah, well, LaDon's was big too, but last year it was big.
Yeah, it was big, man. Yeah, it was way bigger than I expected. So, and this year I think it's going to be even bigger. I mean, there's so much more promotion. The YTPC has backed this, and Raw Report, and Instagram and Facebook. So, I think it's gonna be really, really huge and just a blessing for these families. So.
I do as well, brother. So what? I make a joke about the Radis pipe. I know you have a Radis, but what all do you have? What all can everybody expect to see at the auction?
So I got 3 Asking, excuse me, Chad Yardism has also donated an Askin pipe too. So I have 4 Askin 9mm filtered pipes. I have a Eric Weaver Sea Smoke Pipes and Potteries pipe. I have a Lone Star Briarworks pipe. I have a Radice. I have a K Woody.
Yes, sir.
Restored by TPI.
Mark.
I got some tobaccos. Yeah, Mark. I got some tobaccos.
What kind of tobaccos? Do you remember them all? Or is there any hit high notes? Is there any McClellans or is there any big?
I have some. I'm supposed to have something coming in. I don't want to say it yet, but
That's okay. That's okay.
that it gets here, you know.
Yeah, I understand.
But I do have some small batch stuff with age on it already, and I got some pretty good stuff, man. And then I made 3 pipes as well. So and then the Care Kit, I put that in the auction as well with the fossilized well spine. So got a lot of stuff, man. I'm probably missing some stuff, to be honest. It's been overwhelming, the support this year. I know, like last year when I did it, you know, it was kind of on a whim. There wasn't a whole lot of planning to it, and this year it was more well planned out, and people were asking about it 6 months prior to it. You know, am I going to do it? When is it going to be? You know, those types of things. So I just got a big feeling in my heart that it's going to be really big this year.
So we have who the auction's for. It's for St. Jude and Shriners Children's Hospitals. We have what's going to be in the auction. So now tell us when the auction is. When is this auction?
This will be this Friday, man. This Friday at 7 p.m. Central Time.
That is 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern, correct?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. And whatever it is the other way.
Yeah, and whatever you all figured out. Right now it is 7:14 Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah, it's 6:14. It's 6:14 Central Time here. So,
Okay, so that lets you all know what time it's. Say it again, what time it is, just in case we confuse somebody.
7 p.m. Central Time this Friday, December 10th.
And that is on your YouTube channel, correct?
Yes.
All right,
Yes.
there you go. And I know that Cane Rod, we probably want to mention Cane Rod will not be live because of your auction, so he will not be there. He was going to be, you will be doing that time slot as well.
Yeah.
And forever how long it takes.
You know, this is the third one that I do. This is the second children's auction, but it's the third auction I do on a Friday night, and it's always at Cane Rod's slot. But Cane Rod is such a good guy, you know.
He is.
I've been knowing Mike for a few years. Ever since I started making videos, and he's all for it. And I mean, just a great guy. You know, he's been promoting it as well. So yeah.
Yeah, I think all of us have tried to do what we can to promote it. As you know, because like, I don't know, 15 minutes ago or something, we was talking right before I hopped in the shower. But anyway, I made you a thumbnail, and I sent it to you just then, and I will show everybody that thumbnail because I wanted you to have a good thumbnail for the auction. You know, I really did. So I made that for you. I didn't make nothing for the auction because I think both of us are kind of not wanting to bother each other because I know, like I told people, if some, you know, I don't think my stuff is good enough, you know, to give, and then you don't want to ask nobody because you don't want to bother nobody, you know, you want them to donate. That's correct.
As I've said before, everything that's donated, those people were led by themselves. So, yeah.
Well, brother, I promise I would have. I don't feel my stuff's good enough, especially when you compare it to. I mean, honestly, when you compare it to Radici and you compare it to Jason Mouton pipe and you compare it to maybe McClellan or Esoterica tobacco or whatever tobacco there is out there that you're going to have on the auction, a pipe stand to me is just not, it's not up there in that caliber. And so, that's why, but I wanted you to have a good thumbnail.
You're a little too hard on yourself, man. Look, you made a banner, knockout thumbnail, Brad. I couldn't have done that. So if I'd have made one, it would look like crayons drew it. So.
Now, the last thing I got, we talk. Well, we not FaceTime, video chat. And like Doc, you're kind of like Doc. Mine and your video chats are 3, 4 o'clock in the morning as well. Well, just like me and Doc's. But I want to ask you now, instead of asking you, on one of those, will you come back and do a full interview with me?
Absolutely, man. Whenever you want. I'd be honored to.
I appreciate that, brother. I have WKRP in Cincinnati on next week, I think. So I can't do it next week with you, but hopefully maybe the week after or the week after that, maybe I don't know where Christmas falls in that, and I don't want to bother anybody during Christmas, so I don't even know what day Christmas is on. So I'm just giving a couple weeks. So maybe somewhere around that, the last week of December or the first week of January, maybe you can be the first person live for 2022, maybe, or the last one. Would you rather be last or first?
Whatever you want, brother. I'm good with it, man. Like I said, I'd be honored to be on it. I'd appreciate, it'd be a blast, man.
Jason, I appreciate your time, brother. I got nothing but love for you. Nothing but love for you in my heart. You're a wonderful person at heart. You're a wonderful pipe maker, brother. And I think it's a wonderful thing that you're doing for these kids. I promise you that it can help. It can help touch one of these kids' lives. And I want to be, not the first, because I know other people thank you, but I want to tell you from the bottom of my heart, thank you for doing this.
Oh, man, it's I've been asked a few times this week, in the past week, why I do this, and it's because I can, man. I have the platform to do it. I have the ability to do it, and I have a ton of respect for these children. They're fighters, and I believe when you're in a fight, sometimes, it's always good to have somebody in your corner, man. So that's what we're going to do.
It's a wonderful thing, brother. And again, I want to thank you for being here. Hopefully you stick around for the rest of the live. Dingus is going to be on.
I'll be around for it. Let me mention one more thing.
Go ahead. Mention all you want.
Over a Pipe will be doing a after party after the auction.
Okay.
So everyone who attends is welcome to go over there. Those guys are crazy, man. So it's gonna be a good time. So yeah, but I hope to see everybody there. Again, 7 p.m. Central this Friday. So, and I want to thank you for getting me on here and helping promote. I want to thank everybody who's already promoted. It's amazing. I love this community so much. Everyone who's donated, it's just amazing.
It is a wonderful community. The YTPC has a big heart, as you know. It's a wonderful community, brother. All right, brother.
Yeah.
I'll get off here, and hopefully I'll see you Friday.
All right, man.
See you, brother.
Take care, everybody.
See you, brother. Much love. And let me pull this out of the way. So Jason's Charity auction is this Friday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This Friday, Jason's channel. And I'll show you the here's the thumbnail that I did for Jason. So there you go. The Jason Mouton charity auction support for the Shriners Hospital and for St. Jude Children's Hospital with the YTPC for you all. So I sent that to Jason right before I hopped in the shower to get on. Hello, Sadie baby. I haven't seen my baby. Has Amber been on there? I haven't had a chance.
Amber on?
She hasn't been on? That worries me.
Here, I'll do it.
Yeah, text her real quick and then I'll call Dingus. Text her real quick. I want to make sure she's okay.
Martha!
I want to make sure she's all right. Before I call Dingus, I want to make sure she's all right. Hello, Martin. Hello. I can't. Okay. Hello, Cosmo. I couldn't see that. It was blurry over my thing. How you doing, Cosmo, brother? Thank you very much to Martin. Hello, big country. He got over there and trying to get your milk. Martin, not Martin. Boris, are you there?
I'm gonna do his question since shut up.
I don't know who makes the hat. I think it's, is it Bavaria? I want to say I have Bavaria, but that's the packs for, that's the packs for the thing. Did anybody see, hello Zippo, how you doing, sir? Did anybody see, Dingus?
Let me reset my phone, it's not even going through.
Hello, Jeff. Peaky Binder. You know, Simon was telling me, I talked to Simon this morning on a video call. He mentioned the same thing about Pinky Binder. He said it was a show in England, BBC or something. I don't get BBC and I don't watch television. So, which you mentioned Netflix, which I don't watch. But I think, don't you have Netflix? Kim said we had Netflix, so
I watch it.
we'll turn it on. I've never seen it, never heard of it. Where this come from was Boris's hat, and I was talking to Boris, and I said, Boris, that looks like a nice hat. And he said, yeah, that's a nice, you ought to get you one. Boris has got that big, deep voice. I can't imitate him. He's got that nice, deep voice, you know, and I was like, well, okay, Boris says it's a good hat, then I'll order one. So I got on and I typed in every what he said, and I ordered one. "1920 Irish Gangsters." Ah, Jay, thank you very much for doing this. It's all you, brother, not me. I just wanted to make sure I got the word out for you. You know, I didn't want to tell people a month in advance because people forget. So I wanted to kind of wait till it was close.
I'm resetting my phone.
She's resetting her phone, Dingus, and then after she resets her phone, and we hear from Amber to make sure she's all right. Bagger Vance. I have watched that. That's a good golf movie. Irish Traveler gang that ran England back in the day. I haven't watched it. It sounds like a good thing though, Gerald. It sounds like a good show. By the way, Gerald, I did not give you. I believe you're the last person that I haven't given your tracking number to. I need to text you. I've sent text to everybody else, and most people here in the States have already got their gifts. They have razor blades on it to the brim. I don't have no razor blades. I didn't put none of that. Badger Ash's grandfather was one of the Peaky Blinders. Does it say blinder or binders? I can't read that. Is it Peaky? Irish. One is Irish.
Blinder, I think.
Dongle tweed. Made by Oni hats.
She might be asleep in the shower because she's not answering.
She's not answering the phone?
It says she's there, but she's not answering. It's going to voicemail.
Let's go on the voicemail.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Piper said. It's not like her to miss the live.
She's fine.
Honey, reach me your phone. Well, I don't know she's fine.
I can keep trying on her, so. Please.
It's not like her not to be on the line. Please don't breathe on me. I can hear you trying to breathe over there.
Well,
I'm just now getting over, and you're just now getting over your cold. Please don't get in my Irish face. I'm not trying to get back sick.
Well, it probably won't work. FaceTimes and phone calls don't work on my phone.
yeah, you can't make a phone call on his phone.
Or FaceTime.
Okay, well, FaceTime and stuff don't work on Hunter's phone.
You need
Yeah,
to keep track.
That's what a iPhone 7 does.
Hunter, just keep texting on yours.
Don't breathe on Cliff. Hello, Tunnel Take. How you doing, Greg? There you go, Cliff. I'm not trying to get. You can hear it's loose, but I definitely don't want to go back to being sick. Listen at him. His is a little deeper than mine still. Yeah, Gerald, I need to text you tracking number. You're the only one that I haven't texted the tracking number. I texted the other people overseas, across the pond, ever what you want to say. In other countries, I texted those. So I'm hoping that, but you'll get it. But I'll text you.
Oh, she may need to reset her phone.
She just reset her phone Sunday because we did it together.
I did too, but you wouldn't make a phone call.
Well, let me call Dingus then.
Okay.
There's nothing I can do but just keep texting her on there.
She may be in the shower or asleep.
She may be in the shower or asleep. Let me go and text Dingus. Let me go and call Dingus. I gotta find your. Running about 5 minutes behind on Dingus. Where is your Instagram? Where did it go?
I didn't move it.
There it is. I couldn't find it.
You're fine, maybe not to do where you can see. That's just.
Let's see if this works. You have me. You're sideways.
You're sideways.
What do you got? Your phone flip sideways or something? There you are. Now I can see you. How'd I get my picture off and do you full screen? You know how to do that?
No.
I don't know how to do that either.
I've never made a call with Instagram.
I don't know how to do that either. I guess they'll just have to see half mine and half yours. How you doing? You all right?
Yeah.
Good.
Can you hear me okay?
I don't know. It's not if I hear you. It's if they hear you. Let me put you on here without hanging you up or anything. You ready? I didn't hang you up, did I? No.
No, I'm here.
Okay, let me bend you up again. I can hear you all whispering, Hunter.
She doesn't know technology.
What do you mean she doesn't know technology?
She just copied something and doesn't know how to paste it back.
I do know.
She does. I'm sure she knows fine. Leave her alone. I can't hear Dingus with you over there whispering. That's still going down. Where did he go to?
I'm right here.
Oh my goodness.
I'm trying to get some light out here.
Where you at?
I'm out on my patio under my cover. It's in a transition period.
A transition period. What are you transitioning into?
Well, so I've got, a table, and chairs.
So what do you got wrong with your mustache there? Your mustache is falling off. What you got on?
Effects.
What you got on? Some kind of
Yeah, I think it's a Freddie Mercury effect. I turned it off.
Okay. All right.
Anyway, so I don't have enough lights out here yet, though.
I don't know what. You got what?
What?
You got filters on your phone? To talk?
You don't have those?
No.
Look, I can do this one.
No,
Yeah.
no, I don't have filters. I see those women does filters. They do filters all the time. If I see them in real life, I hope they don't go missing because I wouldn't know who they were. It don't look like the same person. Hello,
No.
Chip. All right, brother, are you ready to get started?
Sure.
Can everybody see you? I can't tell. Can everybody see you? Do you need to go? Do you need to go back up? Yeah, if you start falling, just let me know and I'll move you, all right?
All right.
So, we always start with the same question. Just how old are you?
46.
46 years young. Now,
Yep.
we know that you live in Washington. Was you born in Washington?
No.
Okay, where was you born?
I was born in Georgia, Fort Gordon.
Fort Gordon. So, your dad was in the military?
Yeah, he was in Vietnam, served a couple of tours, and they were stationed in Georgia when he got out. Then they moved to Seattle.
Well, I thank your dad for his service. I appreciate that. I know that he's no longer with us, but I still want you to know that I appreciate his service and I thank him for it.
Thank you.
So what age again did you move to Washington?
I was 4.
So you was 4-year-old. So pretty much all you remember is Washington. You don't really remember Georgia.
No, there's bits and pieces, but nothing real major. I remember I painted the kitchen floor with Kool-Aid one time. So, but that's like one of the only memories I have from there.
So what's now? For those that don't know, that don't live in the United States, we kind of have two Washingtons here. We have Washington, D.C., which is in Virginia. And then we have Washington State, which is kind of above California. And that's where you are, is Washington State.
Yeah, we border
Canada?
the ocean, and
Hello, Doc.
Idaho, Oregon.
So what's it like growing up in Washington? What did you do for fun? I mean, what do they do in Washington?
I mean, I didn't have your standard Washington kid childhood, so it's I rode, when I was little, I rode my bike a lot.
Okay, well that sounds pretty standard.
Yeah, we did have the train tracks right across the street from us, so I'd go down there and make flat coins, and
Did you ever hop on the
roasters
train?
up. No,
Never did hop on the train?
no,
I used to jump on the train.
that's crazy.
Yeah, I used to jump on it here when I was young.
We were, and I could have, because we were right next to one of the main junction areas where they repair them and all that.
Uh-huh.
So there was always trains out there stopped. No, I never got on any. And then I don't know, we got the Ballard Blocks just down from that, so I'd go hang out at the Ballard Blocks.
What is Ballard Blocks? What is that?
So it's Locks, Locks, or Locs. I don't know how they do it. Anyway,
Okay.
It's basically the Panama Canal, but coming up through Seattle. It basically, it's an area in Ballard where the ships can pull up to, and then they lock them in, raise the water level, and then open them up and let them go. So it's, yeah.
That sounds pretty
So
cool.
it is.
Hello, Bob.
It's a pretty nice place.
So, you did you went to school? Did you join the military as well once you got out, or no?
They wouldn't take me.
Okay.
I had really bad asthma, so the only branch of the military that would even talk to me was the Marines, and I wasn't interested in being a Marine. Not that there's anything wrong with Marines. I love Marines. We need Marines. I'm just not
Hello, Randy.
that kind of a guy,
I was just reading. I read something from Cliff. I still don't understand it. He's talking to me. He said socks means something in Spanish, but I forgot what it is. I don't know where that conversation come from. I thought maybe it was something for you, but it's not. So anyway, so you went to high school. What did you do after high school, brother? What'd you do?
I had a family.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's one of my questions, but I wasn't going to ask it yet. But go ahead. So when did you get a family?
It was the summer after we graduated.
Okay.
So Betty and I met in high school, and we dated for, I think, 2 years in high school. And then the summer after high school, I was getting ready to go to art school,
and she was, I can't remember what she was doing. But yeah, she got pregnant, and so we started a family.
All right. So leading into that, we know that you're still married to Betty.
Yeah.
And how many kids do you have, brother?
We have 4 total.
Okay.
3 are our biological kids, and then I adopted my cousin.
Okay, so you have 4. How many grandbabies?
2,
2 grandbabies.
and we're holding there. We're holding there right now.
Well,
if another grandbaby comes up, there's going to be issues.
well, you have to have more so you can spoil them. You got many more years. So you got out. You had a family. What kind of profession did you go into?
So I've been working since I was 12, off and on. So it was.
Hello,
I
Simon.
was already working at Subway sandwiches.
Okay.
And then I went real quick to make more money. I went over and worked as a merchandiser at Long's Drugs, stocking shelves. And then Subway offered me a manager spot, so I took that. And so I did that for the first couple years of our marriage.
Okay. Then you moved from there. What other jobs have you had? If you want to discuss those, what all have you done, brother?
Starting from the first one. Okay.
Well, you don't have to touch every one if you don't want to. We only got about 40 minutes here.
Yeah.
How many jobs have you had? You got me worried.
So after Subway, I went and sewed mattresses for a while at Simmons.
So you went to the
for about 7
mattresses?
years. Yep. I went to the mattresses, that's right.
All right.
Then I went into construction, and I was going to join the Carpenters Union, but there was like a year-long wait. And so I went down and took the test, and I passed the test. And so in that time, I went and started working for other people, and then started my own company, framing. And then I did everything wrong you can do in business. And that was done in about 2 years. Then
I can barely hear you. I got Zeus playing over here.
the housing bubble popped too, so. But eventually, I think it was about 8 years into construction, I hurt myself. And I hurt my back, and so they put me through school, and now I do computer-aided drafting, modeling. I'm actually a design technician now.
So you design what?
I design vibratory conveyor
Oh,
systems.
vibratory
conveyors.
What? Vibratory?
Yeah, so,
Vibrating.
yeah.
You
I
design
make
vibrating toys.
I make giant vibrators that vibrate your food.
They vibrate your food.
Yeah, we make all kinds of stuff to,
Oh, I'm sure.
while the machine's moving,
Uh-huh.
it kind of sorts product and whatnot.
How does the machine move again? How's that again? How's that machine move again? Is that just in and out, right? The vibrating machine, just in and out. I got you.
Runs a little something like that.
Uh-huh. So I joke with you, but what it is kind of like, if you're making candy, like it puts the chocolate on it and then it'll vibrate the chocolate, and it goes down to a little thing. You make some of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
ours are mainly. Whoa.
Yeah.
I just blew a circuit.
Yeah, you blew a
So
circuit.
yeah, I blew a circuit.
I see that. The vibrating must have shook it off.
Yep. Yeah, basically, it takes food from one place to another,
Correct.
to package it, from cutting to packaging. I popped a breaker. Oh.
I think probably the most famous one of those machines that you're talking about would probably be on the I Love Lucy show when she was working at the factory and picking the little cakes off the vibrating machine, trying to eat them.
That was a belt, wasn't it?
I don't know. That's 1950s, brother. I just know it's kind of the same thing.
If you look at how it's made, and do like French fries or something, you'll see them.
Yeah, French fries.
Yeah, we do a lot of. If you've had a French fry, I've probably made a machine that it passed over.
You talking about like for the French fries at like fast food restaurants getting and stuff?
Fast food restaurants, grocery stores. The bag, the frozen bag of fries you pull out and throw in the oven. Those, the ones at McDonald's, Burger King, all over, everywhere. Here.
Todd says, "Show me your games." I don't know what that means. Show me your games. I don't know what that means, Todd.
Does he mean show me your James?
No. I don't know what that means, Todd. All right, so you have, that's another one. I read Cliff's a while ago, and I was like, what's Cliff talking about? And I look up again to read chat to see if anybody says anything, and it was Todd, and I seen show me your games. And I don't know what that means. So again, I'm stuck. My train of thought.
Well, the cool thing about my job right now is that me and Betty both get to work.
Yeah, that's good.
We do the same thing, and so we get the same hours. It's really nice.
I couldn't hear what you said, Clough. They both work at home?
No, they both work at the same factory. Kim was asking me a question. She couldn't hear it.
Oh. Yeah.
So,
You're on yellow? Oh, there we go. I got it. We're good. It popped that. Oh, then that's all.
that's what it is. It sounded like that. SOCQS. SCQS. SCQ.
SOCKS.
There you are, baby. Did you get in touch with her?
Hunter did.
How'd you get in touch with her?
Text her.
Messenger.
Thank you, baby. I'm glad you're here. Daddy was worried. I hadn't
We're all
seen you,
worried.
so I thought you was.
They said we were all worried.
I thought you was. I didn't know if anything had happened, baby,
The wife
because
was
it's not like you
worried.
for not being here. So I'm glad you're okay, baby. It's okay. I know you have studies this week. I know you have finals, which are big, 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 and puts a lot of pressure on college kids because they all put the pressure on the big test. I think it's crazy that everything should go on one test. Todd said it. I meant shame on you, James. Shame on me.
Did it show me the games?
Instead of show me the games, he meant shame on me. What did I do wrong?
Let's talk about a vibrate noise.
What did I do wrong? We have went down from 32 to 18.
That is your fault. Don't blame me.
I didn't say I wasn't blaming anybody. I was just saying what it was, I don't never look at how many people were in chat. And I just then looked up here on my phone. It's right there at the top. Tells you, because the last time I looked, we had 32, and now I just looked up and there was 18. I'm not blaming
everybody
them.
likes Jason Mouton, and nobody likes me.
I don't think it's either one of you. I agree with you. It's probably me. Todd said, shame on me. I must have done something wrong.
Todd says a lot of things.
I understand, baby. I understand, baby. I just, Daddy just worries, is all. Ryan says, I'm still here if it matters. Yes, it matters a lot. I'm glad you're still here, Ryan. Thank you for being here. Now we're down to 17. Todd, title says family gathering. And Mr. Stumbo's talking about vibrating toys. Tisk, tisk. So is the Irish, Gerald said. Thank you, Gerald. Now 16. Let's see if we can get down to about 10.
Yeah. Everybody leave.
There you go. There you go. Did you get your light back on?
Yep.
All right, good. So you work at the vibrating factory. You make machines that takes them on. So I know that your dad started out with the pipe, so I want to talk about him before I get to you. You've moved that in front now. I can't see what time it is. That way I know when bow call is. Thank you. So, did your dad tell you anything about when he started smoking a pipe? Or do you know anything about that or no?
Okay, so Pop got into cigars really big. I think I was in my late 20s. And he amassed quite a collection. I mean,
So he didn't have that growing up, cigars growing up?
No.
So he started when you was
cigars,
20.
no pipes. He didn't start smoking pipes until
You was 20, right?
I was in my late 20s when he started smoking cigars.
Okay, and that's before he started smoking a pipe, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, he must have been.
So that was only like, say, 20 years ago, because you're 46.
Yeah.
So he started smoking a cigar about 20 years ago, okay?
And he got this huge collection. I mean, he turned every piece of furniture he could find, he turned into a humidor. And
All right.
it was just, he had a whole room full of just stocked full of cigars. And then my stepmom started finding all the bills for him and put him on lockdown on. So then they had a flood, and I guess a lot of them got damaged. And so he kind of gave up on the cigars and started with the pipes. And I don't know why he went to the pipes, but I know he preferred the pipes to the cigars.
Okay, now when did he had a business, right?
No, he was getting one started.
Okay, he was getting one started.
Yeah, because
Okay.
he was wanting to trade blends with other smokers.
All right.
It was Mixed Swine International.
Mixed Swine International. Was he registered, trademarked, or no?
Not yet. That's why I said he was in the beginning stages of all that stuff when he got diagnosed with cancer, and then from that diagnosis on, he was getting treatments for a throat cancer, and then they beat that, and then it went into his liver, so then they fought it off in his liver, and then he beat that, and then he got another cancer somewhere else about the same time he died. So he was never able to get back to the blending or any of it.
When did he pass?
It's years now.
All right. And that's kind of what got you started into pipe smoking, right?
Yeah.
So a couple years ago, after he passed away, you kind of wanted to start picking up, or
so
that's actually not a couple years ago. That's
No,
actually probably about 9 months ago.
Yeah, smoking wise, about 10, 11 months.
Yeah.
Pop died, and then I left all of his pipes because my stepmom wanted to try and sell a few, because he told her, sell them if you can, make some money off them. And she just never really got around to doing what you need to do to sell them, taking the pictures and all that stuff. And I kind of tried to help her, but then it just came time for her to sell that house that they were in. And so when I went up there, that was about a year later, I got what was left of his pipe collection, which was about 80-something pipes. And then we got a bunch of his tobacco, and so we take all this stuff home, and I'm trying to figure out, I want to take care of these pipes. I don't smoke them. I don't know anything about them, but I don't want them to go to rot. So I get on YouTube, and I find the YTPC. And, I see you guys enjoying the pipes and all that, and I'm like, I know my dad enjoyed it, so I had always figured, I tried cigars. They taste like really strong cigarettes to me. So I just figured pipes would be the same. And I tried, oh man, you're gonna make me. I tried Pop's blend first.
Which blend was it?
That one I sent you, that
The one that I liked?
Yeah.
Okay, because I know he has a couple.
So I tried that, and I was like, oh wow, okay, because you get all these flavors coming through.
Yeah.
And then even as you go on with your pipe journey, you discover even more flavors. But it was just night and day to like cigarettes and cigars.
Oh yeah.
Although the funny thing is, now that I've been smoking pipes for almost a year, when I smoke a cigar, now I actually taste the different tobaccos in it instead of just, smoke, So that's
So you're refining your palate.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I think that's why I'm moving away from the aromatics so much.
Yeah, well, it's that's what I was kind of saying on my last video. Aromatics don't have like that kick. Most of them don't, unless you find maybe there's very few aromatics that you can get that does satisfy that little kick, and that's that goes kind of along the lines of a crossover, because that's what like a crossover kind of does. It kind of, it makes an aromatic person happy, and it makes an English person happy as well. So it's got, aromatic tendencies with a little kick.
Right.
That's kind of a crossover blend. And what your dad did in his blend is kind of a crossover. It pretty much is. But he also liked Virginia's, because a lot of things that you sent me was Virginia's.
Oh, yeah. I'm starting to really get into the Virginias now. I really like vapors.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Dingus, if you'll give us just, if you could stop right there. I have Hunter ready to do the thing. It's 8 o'clock, okay? So I'm going to flip the camera around. Okay, and then I'm gonna let Hunter ring the bell, and then I'll let you holler it out, okay? But give him time here. You got to get over here, bub. I can't flip the camera. Stop. You probably have to go back to the right. Yeah, they can't see you. I'll just move. I'll move the camera. Go ahead. Go ahead. There you go. I don't know. You hollering? You calling everybody a pig or something? What is that?
That's the bull call.
You calling everybody pigs? Suey, that's what we used to holler when we hollered the pigs. When did you start? Is that oh, that's what you do now for Bo Call?
That's what I do, yeah.
Calling everybody a pig?
I'm not calling anybody a pig.
What? Yeah, piggy, 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 piggy. Yeah, piggy, piggy. Sweet, piggy, piggy, piggy. I've done that all my life. We raise 13 hogs a year. Where'd you get that from? Hold here a minute. We got Bo Call. Tell me what y'all smoking. Cliff is smoking. I'm not. Oh no, he ain't smoking Scotty's Trout Stream. Anyway, Sid is smoking Bluegrass and he's Savinelli 673 Roma. Mr. Tolson smoking HH Bow Kentucky and he's Savinelli. I don't know. Simon's talking about Dentist. Grump is smoking Vanilla Rose and he's Peterson 68. Randy isn't smoking anything. Tom York. Hello, Tom. Glad to see you, brother. Tom's always on my thing giving me messages. I'm sorry I didn't make it. I'm sorry I didn't make it. I'm like, it's all right. One of these days you'll make it. So there he is. Glad to see you, Tom. Tom is smoking Aragon, Balkan, Supreme, and he's Missouri Mission Bulldog 150th. Boys, not the first time me either, boys. Ryan is smoking Cowboy Coffee. That's Country Squire. That's correct. And it's Savinelli. Vanilla Roll Cake, Simon smoking in his LCS. Peterson. That's the new one that he made. Finally made it. I see that, Tom. I'm glad you're here, brother. Ron Hardcrackers is smoking Sutler Vanilla Custard and he's HHG Lavatt. It's Professor Jeremiah's fault, he said. Bob, hello, Bob. Haven't seen you in a couple weeks, too. I'm glad to see you, brother. He's smoking McBaron 7 C's Black and a Dr. Well, I was going to say DR, but I didn't see the next sentence. In a Dr. Graybo freehand. Ben Greenman is smoking his Peretti 333 and a Chacombe. You resemble a lot of stuff. So Simon hasn't said what he's smoking. See you, Steve and Miss Kathy. Thank you very much for stopping by. Big Country says it's too cold for him. Zippo is smoking GLP's Quiet Nights, and he's Aldo Villani. I can't read. Sertagana 86. Hi, Bob. I am smoking the same thing I've been trying to get this new pipe. Yeah, I already said it, James. Pay attention. I know Vanilla Roll Cake in your LCS Peterson. Yeah, I done said that. You got to pay attention, Simon. You got to pay attention. I already said that, brother. Oh, Mosaic. Wow, Burley. I like Mosaic. I like Mosaic. I really do, boys. Anyway, I am smoking in my LCS. I don't know the number. My LCS, I don't even know what to call it yet. But I'm smoking some Milan, the Colonial Pastime. Here, I'll kind of put it. You all see it there. I'm smoking Milan Colonial Pastime, which is kind of like a thing. What are you smoking, Dingus?
I just popped in some Epiphany.
What are you smoking it in?
The Fatty Amano.
A fatty? A mono.
Yeah. It's it's here. What's his name? Armelini.
Armelini.
Mauro Armelini carved it for Fatty Amano.
Now, we're up to you smoking. We got everybody and what they're smoking. We up to where you start smoking about 9 months ago. And right now, you're kind of getting out of the aromatics. You said, so what up to this point in your 10, 11 month journey, what is some of your favorite smokes? right now.
All right. So, the aromatics, the main reason I got away from those is they're just not complex enough. You know, where your vapors and your, like Penzance, that's complex. You know, I like chasing the flavors.
By the way,
But
Simon says that Fate Amano is Italian and it stands for homemade.
Oh, I didn't know that. Thank you.
Well, that's Simon, not me.
This is probably the biggest
Zeus, leave the
collection
cat
in
alone.
my dad's
Zeus,
collection.
go ahead. I'm just trying to get Zeus. He's bothering the cat. My
So
apologies.
I think Pop had, I don't know, keep finding them. I think like 12 of these.
So what's your favorite smokes?
Okay, so right now RLP 6 is the only
RLP 6.
Yes.
Okay.
And then
Epiphany.
and then I did just start smoking the penny farthing, and I'm
Okay.
really digging that.
So do you like any aromatics? Or no?
Just the RLP 6.
Okay.
I mean, I started off liking Bradyville, but once you get past that topping, it's just crap early. So, once you start getting a palate, it's like trying to go back to hamburger after having, beef Wellington or something.
All right. So,
Mississippi River?
welcome back, Onion. So are you smoking any cigars? Did you follow that path with your dad's or no?
No. I do have a bunch of his cigars. I've smoked a couple. They're okay. And I've bought, my son smokes cigars. So I buy him a lot of cigars. And, every once in a while I'll smoke a cigar with him. I just bought some pack, I don't know what you call it. A box of
Olivia?
Yeah.
Olivia Series
Box
5?
of- Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't tried one yet, but I'm shipping 2 to Martin.
Yeah. So you really if I was somebody, do you drink coffee?
Yeah.
If I was going to tell somebody that doesn't smoke cigars to try a cigar, I would suggest probably 3 cigars. For somebody like you, I would suggest a La Gloria Cubana Spanish Press Giganta. That has wonderful flavor and it's not too stout. I would suggest the Tabac by Drew. I think Drew Estates makes those. It is infused with coffee, and when you smoke it, it tastes just like coffee. So it is a wonderful smoke in the morning when you're drinking coffee. You're drinking coffee and you're smoking coffee, and it's just coffee galore, and it's awesome. Hi, Sadie. Welcome back, baby. Glad to see you. It's been a couple months. How you doing, baby? You still working? Anyway, the third one I would suggest is everybody tries a Cuban from Cuba. And I would suggest the Partagas D6. I would suggest the D6 because it is small. It doesn't take long, about 30 minutes. And plus, it's probably the cheapest Cuban that you can get because it's only like a 30-minute smoke. They do, the D5 is a little bigger than the D6, and the D4 is a little bigger than the D5. The D4 is probably an hour to an hour and a half smoke, according to how fast you puff it. But the D6 is a good 30-minute smoke. unless you just, you smoke it little by little. If you're working and you light it up and you take like 3 or 4 puffs and you set it down. Simon says it lasts him, like kind of like all day. Not all day, but in his workshop, maybe 4 to 6 hours something. So, yes, I am still at Starbucks to go back to school, to go into medicine. I'm glad, baby. I'm glad you're still working. Have you learned all the drinks yet? I know Amber finally found a drink at Starbucks that she likes, and she can tell you what that was, because I forget. Because we don't have a Starbucks here. Closest Starbucks is about 45 minutes away. But they have one at her college. But anyway, those 3 are the 3 that I would try, especially if you can't find any of the ones that you have there, like the Olivia 5, because the Olivia 5 is not really for my palate. My palate doesn't enjoy it. It doesn't enjoy it greatly. But there is several that's the thing with cigars. That's kind of the problem. You can get a cigar, just like I've said before, like you take the Spanish press Giganta, the La Gloria Cubana Spanish press Giganta, my palate enjoys it. You give me a Spanish La Gloria Cubana Spanish press Robusto, and my palate doesn't enjoy it. And that's crazy that just because, one's a little longer than the other, that it's, Simon says bad advice. I don't know what bad advice I'm giving you. Onion, try some community coffee. Richard is telling Onion to drink some community coffee. I don't know what bad advice he's talking about.
Community coffee, is that like where everybody just pours in, what's left of their cup into the big pitcher?
Oh, he's talking to Onion. Hello, Hillbilly. How you doing, sir? Don't be encouraging junky flavored cigars. Oh, because he don't like the tobacco, so he don't think I should be telling somebody else to smoke the tobacco. Yeah. Well, Simon, we all have our different palates, brother. I'm sorry that my palate enjoys that. Get someone hooked to Cubans. I tell you, there is nothing. I mean, really, I know a lot of people talks about those. I'm not saying to smoke all those, but the coffee one, I thoroughly enjoy that in the mornings with my coffee. I thoroughly enjoy getting my day started because, and if I could see myself, if I was still driving an hour to work, smoking my cigar on the way to work, a coffee cigar, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Simon says start with regular cigars. Yes, Simon, we will all do what you tell us to do. Yes, Simon, do not smoke a tobacco, Dingus. Only smoke a regular cigar. Do not start with others. Now, you heard Simon tell you.
Simon did make one of my favorite pipes.
Simon makes a lot of my favorite pipes. Hello,
that one you got. I love that pipe.
He said, Simon said, well, you're telling him what you like, so I'm telling him what I like. You didn't tell me what you like. You told me to not tell him what I like. You got to tell us what you like. I like this, I like that. Not, no, James, you're wrong. Bad, mean man. You're wrong, James. I talked to Simon this morning. Me and him talked, and then I've talked to Jason today. So I've talked to two good pipe makers today on the phone.
That's crazy that they're still talking to you.
Grump says start with pipes, then you can transition to pipes, and once you've refined your palate, you can finally augment your experience with pipes. Simon,
that's what I like about pipes.
Simon says start with shade, Connecticut cigars. I don't know. I tell people, I think my thing is I tell people to smoke what they like, in what they like. Same as cigars. I think everybody should smoke what they like. I don't think there's a certain thing that you should, have to do or have to smoke. Like I said, I like my tobaccos. As for somebody that likes coffee, then it might be easier to start off with something that tastes really good to them. Like a coffee cigar. That's my thinking on that matter. But the Tabak. Tabak. The Spanish press, the Giganta I like, and the Partagas I really like. So,
The Spanish press, isn't that when they come out square instead of round?
The Spanish press is actually an old way that they used to do it in Cuba, where they press it inside of a little, and it is square, yes, but they press it.
Yeah.
Boris says, but only good coffee tastes good.
Well, I found with pipes, if I'm smoking anything that's not an aromatic, I have to have the coffee black with maybe 2 creams, because otherwise it pulls the sweetness away from the tobacco.
Yeah. Well, people are gonna tell people what they like. You know what I mean? You're not gonna tell. I'm not gonna sit here and tell somebody to smoke something that I do not enjoy. You know what I mean? Like, if I don't enjoy it, I'm not gonna sit here and say, well, this is what I suggest you do. Although, my palate doesn't enjoy it. That's why I don't really give off much. But I know you don't really smoke much, and you kind of just started, 10, 11 months, and you got you some Olivia 5s, but and I know you smoked a couple, right? Not that blend, but a couple cigars.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
yeah,
so,
actually,
and you haven't found one you like, right?
I kind of like the Fat Bottom Betties.
Fat Bottom Betties.
They're not that. Yeah.
Okay.
They've got it's like a series.
I like that said, yes. The Kanoko I like. They're only $1 too, but they're hardly in stock. Like, they are out of stock as much as I don't leave the cat alone. I got the dog over here aggravating the cat. But I don't know what I said. I was trying to get the dog off. I forget what we said.
You're talking about the Kanokos, $1. They're hard.
Yeah, but they're hardly in stock though. Said. They're kind of hard to get. I've only been able to order them once, but yes, I like them for $1. They're not as good to me as the others, but I like them for $1. Anyway, I got the dog back over here trying to bother the cat again.
Go under the tripod.
He's trying to go under the tripod. Cliff, brother, much love to you. Thank you very much for being here, brother.
Bye, Cliff.
Anyway, the Spanish press is pretty good. It's pretty light. It tastes pretty good. See you, brother. Take care. I'll pray for you too. You and your family, brother. But also, the Partagas is probably one I would suggest for, as far as the sweet taste, if I was going to smoke a Cuban. And then, like I said, if you like coffee, you know, the tobacco. Because I like it. I like it with my coffee because I'm a coffee drinker. You know, if somebody doesn't drink coffee, you know, I mean, like, I could understand. Simon is more like a tea person. So I understand, you know, not liking that stuff.
Oh, he's a Brit.
So, you know, they drink a lot of teas over there. You know, maybe not really as much coffee, but, you
I don't
know.
think their constitutions can handle the coffee.
My grandfather started me off coffee. I don't know. I probably wasn't a year or two old. He had that he had that church coffee, as strong as all get out. He called it the old regular coffee, and they would put about 4 big old cupfuls for eight you know, an 8-cup percolator. 4 spoonfuls of coffee for 8 cups.
To make sure you get the Holy Ghost in you.
Yeah, it's pretty stout. They started us out pretty stout. But anyway, I mean, there's a lot of good. It's just like pipe tobacco. There's a lot of good, you know, cigars out there. Don't get me wrong. And like I said, just because my palate enjoys it doesn't mean that your palate will enjoy it, you know. But I know that when you said you don't really smoke them, and you have them that your dad had from 20 years ago, and if those aren't tasting good to you, then I know that I need to change it up and kind of change up something that you haven't tried, you know, and maybe, you know, maybe an infused coffee cigar is maybe the way to go. You know, if you've tried regular ones and that's just not up your alley, then, you know, as a last resort, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you. I'm listening, man. That's
And by the way, I will send you a tobacco. I will send you one because I have something to send you. Now, the interview's about over. We have about 8 minutes. So I got a couple of surprises for you. Okay?
Okay.
You can see this screen, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I see your beautiful face.
Yeah, from the side over here?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm moving. I'm hitting it.
Oh, I can see your TV.
Yeah, you probably can. Hello, Ivan. So, anyway. I was trying to read. Sorry, I was saying hi to Ivan, and Zippo said he just fired up some cocoa mixture from Iwan Rice with a cup of Black Rifle Company coffee. So anyway, Dingus, what was that? My dog brought me the chew toy over here. Look here, Zeus brought me a chew toy. I thought it was, it did squeak. Let me throw it back over there. See, it does squeak. I couldn't get it squeak. Anyway, last week I showed some pipe stands. I did send you offered to pay for a pipe stand for Doc. It was a Christmas stand for Doc. I sent that to him. He got that yesterday. He messaged me and said that he had it yesterday. He thanked me for the pipe stand. I know that you didn't get a pay for it. I know that Charlie, thank you again, Charlie.
Yeah.
Charlie ended up getting it for him. But there,
He stole that from me.
yes. But anyway, about a month or two ago, when I was down and out, I had bought Amber a laptop for Christmas. Her laptop kept on shutting down 2-3 times a day. I bought her a laptop, and that was $1,300. I had some money set back for, like, if a washing machine goes down, or maybe your fridge goes down, you know, $300-400, you know, set back. You know, I'm not rich. I know a lot of people think that I am because I send everybody stuff and I buy a lot of people's stuff, but I'm not. I live paycheck to paycheck. I'm definitely not rich at all. Matter of fact, I sent out, I don't know, about 12 packages on Friday and Saturday. And the reason I had to send them out, wait till Friday, is because that's when I got paid. I get paid every 28 days. It's when retirement pays you. You don't get paid every 2 weeks like you do when you're working. Once you're retired, you get paid once a month. So anyway, there was 2 people. When I was selling, I said I'd like to sell, a couple pop trays and pop stands. And so I could have a little bit of money because I had $28 to my name to last me for 2 weeks. And that's all I had. And Jeff, he bought a pop stand and a pop tray for Eden. And that really helped me out. And then you bought a couple pop stands and a pop tray from me. And that really helped me out. That got me through, the 2 weeks when I had $28 to my name. That's all I had, but I wouldn't done it any other way because my daughter needed, she needed the laptop. So if she fails college, then she loses her scholarships. And she can't pass college if her computer's shutting down on her. So it's a necessity. It's not a want anymore with laptops or computers for school. It's a necessity anymore. Everything is on laptop, in college. They don't even have books anymore. You download the books, off of the sites that they have. So, you don't even pack books. It's all on computer now. But anyway, you did that favor for me. And then you was going to do the one for Doc as well. And so what I did is I went ahead and I made you a pop stand. So I'm going to show it to you now. And I'm going to send it to you this week. And I'm going to send it to you along with the box. So anyway, here's yours. It is green and red. And the inside I'll show you is white. I'll show the other camera too. So it's green and red and white. And then it also has the lights. So I'll turn on the lights. So I'll kind of rotate it so everybody can see the lights. And once you're off, I'll rotate the camera where people can see it like that. So the lights go all the way around. It lights up. It's a good pop stand. Here's the thing, and it uses, those little batteries. So to turn it off, you just turn it, push it. Just push it in, push it out. But it is green and red. So there's your Christmas one. I will be sending that out. Tomorrow, I think.
Tomorrow or the next day.
Tomorrow or the next day. So I'll be sending this to you. This is free of charge. And I want you to know that I appreciate you helping me out in my time, and I appreciate that you was going to pay for the one to Doc because, it is Christmas, and, there's nothing like giving to somebody. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So I want you to have this. Now, the other thing, it's 8:29, and I usually do it to 8:30. So the other thing I want to tell you about, but you're going to have to get off the phone for me to tell you about. So I'm not going to be able to hear you. Plus, I don't want you to start crying and make you feel bad and show everybody that live on air. Because this one you might tear up a little bit on.
All right.
But I got you another little surprise. I did something else for you, but it's not really just for you. But I got a little surprise. But you'll have to. Boris said his package is now in the post office. He got a message tonight. Good. So it got him a week. So anyway, Dingus, I want to thank you very much for coming on. I appreciate it. And by the way, we're not down to 16 like we was. We're back up to 22. So that might make a smile on your face. So you didn't run everybody off. We're back up to 22. But anyway, brother, I thank you from the bottom of my heart for all that you do for the YTPC. You got a great heart, brother. You got a wonderful heart. I love your videos. I love watching the way you edit those. I love the fact that, you sleep in a hammock. I think that's awesome and cool. I love the fact that, you know, I think Betty is cool as all get out. And no, I didn't put her in a bathing suit in the thumbnail. I said, Dingus said he was having a bad day the other day. And I said, well, Dingus, I got a thumbnail. Maybe you'll like it. Dingus's first response wasn't, oh, awesome or nothing. No. His first response was, don't put Betty in a bathing suit. Don't put Betty in a bathing suit. I was like, Dingus, that never even came to my mind. But like, why would I want to put Betty in a bathing suit?
That last thumbnail you had, Wonder Woman on the front.
Yeah, but that don't mean that I'm going to put one of my buddy's wives in a bathing suit. There's a little difference in a cartoon character in a bathing suit and your wife. Gee, yo, I told Dingus, I said, Dingus, buddy, I said, even if it was that big, it can't stretch to Washington from Kentucky. And I definitely ain't going to get in a plane and fly there.
Yeah, we had a good chuckle on that one.
Yeah, I don't even like flying. I'm not going to fly. I wouldn't fly for no. But anyway.
I got a package that I was supposed to send out to you a while ago.
Yeah, well, I don't need nothing. You don't have to send it.
No, it's
I'm just joking.
because it's been boxed up for like a month.
That's all right.
It's just been sitting there. You and Jeff. I got to send your guys' stuff out because I promised Jeff a while ago
How you liking my thumbnails, Kim?
I don't look at
They're all saying the thumbnails. So let me turn
I
them.
don't look at them.
What do you think about the thumbnails? Where you at? You're down low.
I don't really pay any attention to them.
Yeah, there you go. So they wanted to hear what my wife thinks about my thumbnails. She don't even pay attention to them. So there you go.
I let him do his own thing.
She lets me do my own thing. Yeah, we've been married since '95. So I'm definitely I don't cheat. I'm definitely not I wouldn't drive an hour to find a woman, so I'm definitely not flying 5,000 miles to find one, especially somebody that's married. Marriage is rough, so I definitely don't want another married woman. I definitely don't need two.
We got married same year, James.
Yes, we both been married. We're pretty similar in a lot of things. I'm not surprised she let you do it. No, she's a good woman, Simon. I married a good woman.
I got all the good looks.
I understand. I would not agree with that. I will say Betty is a nice-looking woman. I'm sure you don't want me to call her ugly. You would rather me say she's a nice-looking woman than ugly. Because I don't, I hope you don't take offense to that. But I definitely wasn't going to put her in a bathing suit. So you can tell her not to worry about that.
Will do.
I got nothing but love for you, brother. You and your family. I got nothing but love for you. I hope you stick around because I do have another surprise for you, but I can't show you and you on the phone because I got to use Kim's phone to show you.
Okay.
So I can't really do two things at once.
Much love to you and your family.
Thank you, brother.
And everybody in the YTPC.
I
And,
hope
thanks
you had
for having
fun.
me on. I had a blast, man. Thanks.
Good.
This was good. I'll talk to you in the chat.
All right, brother. You have a good day, and I'll see you. When is your lives again? Tell everybody when your lives are.
Sundays at 1:30 p.m. Pacific time, so that's
5:30 my time.
there you go.
I think 4 hours ahead. 4 hours or 3 hours? 4:30, 5:30.
3 hours.
3 hours. So 4:30 my time. 4:30 my time.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. You have a good and stick around and let me know when you get in chat. When you get in chat, I have a little surprise for everybody.
All right.
Chip is saying good night, folks. We're not done yet, Chip. We got another 25 minutes. Dingus is off. So Dingus is off. There's Dingus. And I couldn't really show him. I needed my phone so I could remember. So I could have, let me go to oh, here, I got to go to messages. There's the messages. There's my messages. There it is. There it is. Dingus is a good dude. Hold, let me get rid of this. Let me get this out of the way. Now that I can see. Dingus is a good dude, brother. I miss your guys live also. Yeah, but you're here now, Tom. Thank you for being here this week, brother. There are some good people in the YTPC. There are some good people. There's really good people in the YTPC. You're one of them, Jeff. You really are. You're one of them. I believe that with all my heart. You're a really good person, Jeff. So I told you I had something for you, Dingus, and I do. So as you all know, as y'all know about, well, let's just start from the beginning. About 8 weeks ago, I was on a video chat with Simon and Josh, and Simon does not remember any of this. Simon don't remember that he was making me a pipe, so I know he forgot this. But anyway, we were talking about kind of like London Fog and Orlick Golden Slice. And Orlick Golden Slice kind of has a orange taste to it. So we were talking about that, and that got my head to thinking. Because I blend, and you all know I blend, and I blend with leaf. Like Simon makes London Fog, and that is Orlick Golden Slice and Virginia Woods. I blend with leaf right from the get-go, from the start, right straight from the leaf. Not taking, somebody else's blend like McClellan or, what else, McByron. I blend straight from the leaf. So I thought, well, okay. There's Zeus. He's going to aggravate the cat again. Listen at him. Everybody can hear you all whisper, Zeus, Zeus. Yeah, I wish. Can you watch the dog instead of getting on that phone over there, please?
I'm trying to read.
No, you're not trying to watch it. Can you please watch the phone? Watch the dog, please, instead on the phone. Thank you.
Messages of your live. That way, if I miss anybody, I can write them down.
I understand that, but I don't want him over here aggravating the cat.
9 more people.
I can't.
And you have to reveal your age.
What do you mean 9 more people?
You said once we get to 50 people.
50 people at once. There's 23 on here right now.
That's no fun.
I'm late with it. I don't hate you, Paul. If you don't do a video, brother, it's fine. What I sent you is for you. It's not for you. It's not meant that you have to tell everybody else that what I sent you. I'm not looking for nobody to make a video. I like to see a video of you opening it to see, the smile that it brings. But as far as like making a video saying thank you, no, you don't have to do that, Paul. I don't hate anybody for that, brother. Got nothing but love for everybody. Anyway, no back talk. He's just telling me. Anyway, we were talking and about the orange, so I decided that I would try to get me some leaf, which all I've ever had is the bright, the red that my friend sends me. And I don't have, and he sends me, the red Virginia flu cured, and he flues it himself in his barn. And I've never ordered anything, and I remember I watched Briar Blues. I watched Mike, and Mike was talking about leaf.com, so I started thinking, okay, Orlick Golden Slice with their orange, and Simon puts Virginia Woods in it and stuff like that. And so what could I do to try to kind of maybe see if I could get, not replicate it, but just test. So anyway, I ordered some, my buddy sent me some that is natural colored red Virginia, and then I ordered some bright Virginia, and then I ordered some also some Kentucky, what's the name of that? What's the name of the, dark fired. Sorry, I don't know why it was done it. But anyway, I ordered some Kentucky Kentucky dark fired Kentucky. And about 8 months ago or something, Dingus sent me some McClellan Perique. So I showed you all the video of me breaking up the tobacco. That takes 8 hours. So now I just told you I have 3 of those. I have my buddy send me one, some natural red Virginia. I've got the bright Virginia, and then I got the Kentucky dark fired Virginia. So I've got about 24 hours just in that alone. A lot of people said, well, I can't wait to see the process of making a blend. And I was like, well, I don't really put the process out there for people to see, because that is a process that I go through that is something that takes time and a lot of time. However, on this particular blend, I will tell you what I did. This blend has natural red Virginia. It has the bright Virginia, and it has the Kentucky dark fired, and it has the Perique, McClellan's Perique. That's not mine. That's McClellan's. It's McClellan's blending Perique. So, okay. I didn't know. I was reading, Gerald. So anyway, that's the 4 ingredients in this blend. So I got it out. I have about 24 hours of getting the stems and the veins off of the tobacco, because that way there would be none in it. And then also grinding it up into a ribbon cut, as y'all seen Amber doing. And then I decided what I was going to do with it. Now, once I decided on what percentages I was going to put in this blend, I decided, okay, what can I do with the orange? I do not like toppings on tobacco. I don't like really topping tobacco. I like trying to infuse it. I like trying to find natural ways of making a blend have a certain taste. As y'all know, I put caramel cake. I do that, and that has a staff, and that sits in a barrel. And then, as y'all know, like some of the blends like Sutliff has a barrel aged, so they put it in a apple kind of like barrel. So I thought, what can I do to get that thing that like Simon likes with the orange that comes in Orlick Golden Slice, that orange taste. So what I did, and what I've been doing now for the last 3 weeks, is I went and I bought some oranges, and I've got a grater. You all know the old time grater. It's got different things. There's 4 sides. It's 2 big flat sides and 2 small. So what I did is I went and I bought oranges, and I've been grading the orange peels. So I grade the orange peels, and I put the orange peels in in a Tupperware, and then I had the tobacco in a Tupperware, and then I sealed it. Now, I sealed that for 3 days total, and then I regraded oranges. I bought a whole bag of oranges. I did not want it to mold, to mildew, to start getting bad, so I didn't want the orange peels to be bad at all. Maybe flavor the blend with coffee, if that's what you want, Simon. Not as bad as Ireland. I think UK is waiting for it. Not as, I forgot to mention the caramel cake. You don't have to mention caramel cake, it's all right. Okay, so nothing about the blend. Gotcha. So what I've been doing is I took and I graded oranges. The peels, orange peels. I put it, I set it inside and closed it off for 3 days. Every 3 days I open it up. I put new orange peels inside. I see Paul is hitting bad here. All schools are closed till it passes. How about Pepsi flavor blend? Would love that. I'm trying to read chat too, Dingus. I'm trying to read chat, but I want to make sure I read everybody's. I don't want to leave nobody out. So Simon's like, you're too serious. No, I'm just reading. I'm trying to, to talk to Dingus. Not serious. UK is starting to get the wind. Anyway, so I've been changing it out every 3 days. So I have a bag of oranges. I'm about 3/4 of the way through that bag. I have another week to go on that. Once I get that done, and that is infused inside that tobacco, that I've done that, and that'll be a month-long process. So now, once you get the tobacco, I not only have 24 hours in it, now I have 30 days. And I have the hours on grading up the, 3 oranges every 3 days. For 30 days is 90 oranges. So, grading up 90 oranges takes time. I've got time in that. And then after that, I will press it. I will press it in the press that I got from Josh. And that will also help the blend all come together and melt and just, I want it all to go together. Actually, GQ has something similar. The wind is bad, 100 miles per hour. What wind? I don't have no wind here. Zesty flavor. Marinade. There you go, said. Marinade. Very good. So once it all goes together. So anyway, I told you that I had to have my wife's phone. So here it is. Let me open it up. So it's new blend. This new blend, it's already, the sticker has already been sent for. So on this blend, it'll have a sticker on the back telling you what's in it. And I'll read that to you now. This wonderfully made blend consists of sweet, bright Virginia leaf with its distinctive hay aroma. The plum fruit is a delightful smell in the natural colored red Virginia leaf, mixed with dark fired Kentucky leaf that will remind you of your favorite smoked deer jerky. Then rounded out with McClellan's own Perique blending tobacco that's been stored since 2004 by McSwine, Jim D. Howe. Mixed together, then stored with grated orange peels that was freshly grated every 3 days and kept that way for a month. Then pressed together for another month. That is the description of this blend. And this blend, because of Dingus's dad, this blend will be called McSwine's Resurrection. So this blend is in honor of your dad. I know your dad liked to mix. This blend is in honor of him. This is for his memory. I don't know if you'll like it, Dingus. I don't know if it's a blend that you would like. You said you like, you've been liking vapors and stuff. So this is definitely not an aromatic. This is not an aromatic, but I'm hoping that it does have that orange flavor in it. I'm hoping that you can be able to do that. But as people see that blending and producing a tobacco blend is not easy. It's not I don't simply just grab this tobacco and that tobacco and, okay, let's pour it together. There you go. Now it's done. I got 5 minutes into this. And there you go. No. Blending tobacco, and I've been doing it for years, is hard. It is not easy. Grading orange slice peels every 3 days and changing that out just to try to get that flavor inside that tobacco is something that, I don't know if anybody out there, but, I'm doing it. But I'm willing to do that kind of thing. I'm willing to, because good tobacco is only made by putting in love. Just like any kind of food that you do. You can only do good food by love. It's not something that's done by, it's not something that's just mixed together and done quickly. No, that's not hurt. I don't have nothing. Simon, I know you're thinking about London Fog. I love London Fog. That's just not, I just don't do that. I want to work just like, just like you taking, look at it this way, Simon. If you took a Radici and then you restored it, you ground out the inside because it needed re-drilled or whatever, are you going to call that, LCS pipe? Or do you like taking a briar and making your own? That's kind of what I'm doing. I'm taking something, making my own. It's not a put down to somebody that takes two blends. It's just not what I do. That's not a put down to anybody. I do the same thing. And this right here, it has Perique. And I'll show you how much Perique I have left. Right here's the Perique I used. I don't know if you can see, but there it is, the 2004. And it's the McClellan Perique. It's in the same bottle that I did was at a top to it. It's in the same bottle that he sent me. But blending is, it's been a passion for mine for years. It's hard work. It's not easy. It's not the easiest thing in the world to do. There's the cat that y'all can see her own thing. Hi, baby. You come up here and pat me. Well, you're a good girl. Yeah. Y'all can't really see her. There she is. People ask me about, y'all ask me about, my blending process, and I don't give that out. I don't really give that out. And now y'all see why, because it's not easy. Southern tradition. My mom and I do every Christmas, taking oranges, piercing the peel with dozens of sweet-smelling cloves. Just takes me back. There you go. His hands were the last touch. Yeah, his hands are mine. And so, yeah, that's all. I mean, Simon, I'm not trying to say that, take two blends. I'm saying I don't do that. People think sometimes that if you blend that it's 5 minutes. You're just taking this blend and this blend, dumping it in, and it's done. And that's not what I do. That's not the process. You know, this process is a 2 months long process for this blend. Caramel cake is a 6-month process that I won't give out what I do, and but it's a 6-month process. It's not easy making blends. I put a lot of love and a lot of thought into the blends that I make. So I'm trying to do it, the easiest one was probably Josh's with the, I forgot the tobacco. Starts with a B.
Butternut burley. No.
No, it starts with the burley, thank you. With the burley blend, because I had the burley for 2 years just sitting here. It's all about enjoying your craft and putting yourself into them. Yeah. We do unique or not the end result, but the journey. Yeah. The journey we take to make the things we do. Bootylicious burley. Yeah, thank you, Josh. I couldn't remember. Stumbo, you put the love in everything you do. You're amazing. Thank you very much, Gerald. I appreciate that. So I didn't, Simon says I was serious, and that's kind of why I was a little bit serious and not joking, because, I'm talking about Dingus's, dad here, and Dingus's dad has passed away, so I didn't want to think that, that I'm not taking this lightly. I wanted to put as much love as I could into this blend because of, his dad, and I wanted to respect. And like I said, it wasn't really something that I could show him time he was on there. But that's what's already sent out to the printer for stickers, for the jars and stuff. And I'll show it to you again. It's called McSwine's Resurrection. And that's everything that I read you is what'll be on the back sticker. It'll have the sticker on the back, and then it'll have the round sticker up top. And we might put some this McSwine Resurrection on the front. I don't know. Nothing but love for you too, Simon. Full House. I haven't made Full House in a while. Mom used to stam the orange with the meat cleaver and shout. Oh, by the way, Martin said something before. I know it's 2 minutes. I got 2 minutes. And by the way, I don't want to miss Oak Island. I got 2 minutes. I'm going to unplug you here and take you all over here. Martin mentioned clothes. I have had a problem. We have had a problem here for the last 2 or 3 years with stink bugs and with ladybugs. So I want to flip you around here. I'm at my front door. I told y'all I was going to try. Now I want you to see right there. You can see. You can see a woman's pantyhose. Inside of it is clothes. Inside of it is clothes. See my water hose outside and Kim's car. Look, I put that up about 2 months ago, roughly. Josh can probably tell you the exact date better than I can because we done it. But anyway, I put that out about 2 months ago. In the last 2 months, I might have had 3 stink bugs in the house, and 1 or 2 of them, Kim thinks, come in because of the box we send to people. She keeps the boxes outside.
As close as I can get you.
Kim barked on as close as she can get, Jeff, she said. Yeah, about 2 months ago. I've had 3 stink bugs in the house. What that is clothes. I bought a pound of clothes at $6 off Amazon. I went down here to the dollar store. I paid $1 for women's pantyhose. I cut them off. You get 2 legs. It comes in a pantyhose set. Cut them off. Put half a pound in this one. Stuck it on that door. Half a pound in the other leg and stuck it in this door over here. I haven't had any ladybugs, any stink bugs in the house. I've had maybe 3 in 2 months. And Kim thinks a couple of them come in, like I said, in the box that she brought in to send out packages when she dumped out the box. They might have fell out because 1 or 2 of them was dead. One of them was alive. So That works great. $6 is what I paid. So if you have any, well, $7. $6 for the clothes, $1 for the pantyhose. Yeah, there you go. 3 legs. I hope that big and that middle one's a big one too. Just as big as it can be.
Alright, you went too far.
Million gold coin.
I hope they're gonna find wood's what they're gonna find. You already know what they're gonna find on there. They're gonna find gold coins. They're gonna find wood. Wood. It's got a little bit of gold in it. Anyway, I want to start off or end by saying for Jason Mouton, make sure to watch his on Friday. The charity auction for Shriners and St. Jude's. Friday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's 8 p.m. my time. I think that's right. If I'm wrong, tell me again. Anyway, watch Jason Mouton on Friday. I want to thank Dingus as well for coming on tonight and being my guest. Dingus, I got those stuff. I'll send it out to you tomorrow. I want to thank all y'all for coming and being here. You know, I got nothing for love for everybody in the YTPC. I appreciate everything. Amber, thank you very much. I know you was late and had Daddy worried, so thank you. Josh, Pop Grunt, Paul, Ben Greenman, Big Country Briar, Boris, Briar Blues Mike, Cosmo, Chip, Cliff Higgins, Dingus, Everett Young, Gerald Flood, Hillbilly Piper, Hot Rod, Bob, thank you. Hadn't seen you. Ivan, thank you. Jay Mouton, thank you. Jack Ryan, thank you very much. Kirk, Simon, thank you very much, brother. Love you. Todd, Mr. Tosin, Jeff Ohio Piper, Onion, thank you very much. And Sadie. Sadie's probably on here somewhere else. Onion, thank you. Martin at Over a Pipe, Phil Rivera, Pop Puffer UK, Piper said, Doc, Preacher Man Piper, Richard Otto, Ron Hardcrackers, Sadie, thank you very much for being here. Sharon Adams, Signal Man Tony, Randy, thank you. I'm glad to see you got to make it, Randy. Steve and Miss Kathy, thank you very much. TPI, Tobacco Pops International, thank you. Tom York, I'm glad you finally made it, brother. Tunnel Take, Uncle Larry, and Zippo. Thank you all very much for being here. I'll look at the chat because I can't see if anybody see anything. Everyone had a good one. Everybody's just saying goodnight. I'll call it 10. Like, yeah, baby, give it a few minutes to let them do the next week's episode. Call me at like 10:05 or something. That way I can watch what's going to happen next week on Oak Island. Thank you all very much. Next week, hopefully WKRP in Cincinnati will get in touch with me, and he'll be on next week. Simon said bye. Y'all gonna say bye?
Bye.
I don't know if they heard you, bub. Say it again.
Bye, Simon.
How about everybody else? You gonna say everybody else bye besides Simon?
Bye, everybody.
Y'all, see y'all have a good week. Much love. See y'all later. Thank you. As always, I hope you're smoking the pipes that you love in the blend. I hope you smoke the blends you love and the pipes you love. And the cigars you love. See y'all next week.